just meet everyone in person. And it's really funny because just like getting to know everyone's personality in person is kind of a lot different than you see on Zoom. And same thing with the voices. Everyone's voice is different, putting it to their face. And it's kind of like meeting like a celebrity for the first time because you see them on your screen and then you finally see them in person after a month and a half. So that was fun. And yeah, karaoke was definitely my favorite part, watching everyone and their hidden talents. But yeah, overall, it was just really cool to get hands-on experience. So
Yeah, because through like COVID, the peak of COVID, you really build close relationships with everyone online. And the feeling of finally seeing someone in person and shaking their hand for the first time it's a
yeah,
great experience.
for
And then
sure.
Chase, how about we move on to you? You give your thoughts on the summit. What did you learn? What was your favorite part?
Some was an awesome experience, very similar feelings with Lily on the fact that like over the past month of working with Scout, I built like incredible relationships with not only my bosses, but a lot of other people throughout the company. And it was just a really unique experience being able to actually speak with them. And then with karaoke night, it was just a much different interaction we were able to have just as friends, finally, as opposed to coworkers. Um, so it was really awesome, and I feel like I got a lot closer with a lot of the scout team. I was able to meet people that I had never really spoken to before, which was probably the most valuable for me because everybody at Scout has been nothing but wonderful. A lot of great people, a lot of great experiences, and overall just a wonderful time.
I think
Yeah,
so. Something, Jared, why I think it's so cool that we have Lily and Chase on is Lily and Chase are both our interns here at Scout, doing summer internship. Definitely a wild experience being part of a major technology acquisition as an intern. But something so cool about both of them is Lily studies cybersecurity in college. That is her actual major, and Chase is interning in a revenue operations position. So, as you know, many people on this call, when they went to school or when they started their career, both of those things did not exist. The actual position revenue operations is a very new concept from the evolution of marketing operations and sales operations. And I think it's really cool that Chase is probably one of the first revenue operations interns, period, like in the world. And Lily to actually be studying cybersecurity for many individuals in the cyber world and workers here, it's studied IT or computer science or business or something, and then sort of transitioned into cyber a little bit. So as we use our 15 minutes wisely today, and we're already 6 in, I definitely want to talk about that a little bit, and then also hear from some people on the call on what it was like starting your career, any memories from your first internship, and then any comments on these like new positions and new unique backgrounds that these two individuals are blessed with. Really, the future of cyber for us and business as a whole.
And I too started as an intern last year, one of the first interns at Scout that was brought on through COVID. So I kind of know what it's like, the process of getting onboarded to a company remotely. So how about we'll move on to Lily. What's your position title, the team that you work on, and how was it for you getting onboarded to a company while remote?
So I'm the sales and marketing intern. I work with Jimmy and Jeff, and just like remotely, I was nervous at first because I wanted the hands-on experience in an office, but honestly, everyone has made it so easy and made me feel really comfortable. So I can message whoever I need on the team and ask for help. Everyone's always open to hop on a Zoom call with me, figure stuff out. I remember I was stressed about something, and then I messaged Daniel, hopped on a Zoom call with me, and we went over something for like an hour. And I learned so much from it. And it's honestly been a lot better experience than I thought it was going to be. And I've been learning a lot.
And Chase, how about you?
So I am a intern in the revenue operations department, working with Ali and Alif. So far, it's been a really easy process. I thought it would be a lot more difficult, obviously virtually, because in the office, obviously all your softwares are right then. All the programs that softwares use are pretty easy and relatively intuitive with the advice of the people that have been surrounding me. Everyone's been super knowledgeable. Any IT problems I have, any problems with Salesforce, there's always someone there that I could reach out to, which is the greatest thing. There's always someone I can be connected to, even if it's outside of my own work. If I ever wanted to ask a general question about sales or cybersecurity itself, there's always someone there that I can shoot a message to, and everyone's been super receptive to any questions I have. So it's been really simple onboarding and great so far.
Yeah, I feel like
Chase, I think you need to give us an explanation on what revenue operations is, because I think it's so new. Most people don't even know or might not understand. So, what is revenue operations?
So my job in revenue operations puts me at a interesting crossroad between basically every single department inside of our company. Our job is basically ensuring the highest level of productivity throughout the company and a general synergy between departments. As I said, we're at like the crossroads between a lot of different departments, and obviously that can be stressful because a lot of these departments don't always collaborate together. So we can or sometimes act as a middleman to ensure that all our data and all our processes and all of our information is synchronized between these departments, and that as a whole, we're able to work together. And when you work together successfully, that's how you optimize revenues and profits and general success and happiness for a company, especially a startup like ourselves. So a position like this is pretty much integral to a company like ours. And I think that Ali and Alif have done a great job building out the processes, especially in such a new industry. And I'm incredibly happy to be a part of it.
Great. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a mix of business and technical, which is a unique position to be in. And I see a lot of opportunity for both of you as interns. Again, to work with you has been awesome. But let's hear from I see JP and Claire are here with their camera on. Do we have any words of wisdom or memories of starting your career?
Any words of wisdom in EMEA come from Claire all day, every day? I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to mention just when you were talking about RevOps there as well. So I really see the benefit. I moved from a company where we didn't have that role, and obviously I'm working in sales and generating leads. So it's great. We're always working with improvements. So when you reach out to Ali, I mean, there's always better ways to do things and to automate things. So it's great to bounce it off. We've had so many conversations with Ali going, we'd love to be able to do this, this, and this. And just from my experience in working with RevOps, I think it's an amazing role to have within a company. It certainly saves a lot of time and really time and productivity, I feel, within my role. Sorry, that's all I wanted to add on to that part.
You're dead right, Claire. And I think the other thing, Lily and Chase, that I mean, you spoke about the experience that you're gaining and the way in which you've onboarded and all of that. Oh, thank you. But I think it can't be forgotten as well, the energy you're bringing to everybody else. So I think that's a key component to we're learning as well. And when you think about that new entity, RevOps, it's going to iterate over time as well. So how powerful is it that you're at the start, but equally, as you develop your skill sets and working with everybody else, how is it going to iterate and move? And I think everything like that, Jimmy, like you mentioned, it's a new area, but we're going to have more of them, and they're all going to accelerate as well. So the skill set that, again, Lily and Chase have demonstrated, we all need to have as we sort of change and evolve, and everything moves so quickly now,
Yeah, I see. I know how dangerous a sales and marketing person with a background in cyber can be. Being one myself,
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's some marketers, you know, some MSPs that we work with, or you know, other vendors in the space that would be a little jealous of you, Lily. Take that leg up there that you have.
I will.
Jared, what was the biggest thing for you moving from like getting started as an intern versus now you're, you know, running the coffee chat, running all sorts of stuff for our partners? How's that transition?
I would say the biggest thing for me was just building relationships with our partners and really just getting to know them better. You know, not only at a business level but personal level. There's been, you know, people who I've interacted with at the very beginning of my internship who, you know, I now have their phone number, may text them about, you know, something or have casual conversations with them. So that's been I'd say the biggest change that I've seen and that I like.
It's great. Anyone from the audience with their cameras off? Any memories from back early in the career, or comments, questions on what revenue operations is?
Jimmy,
I think,
I'm loving the new top, Jimmy.
thank you, JP.
Oh,
We gotta get
yeah.
this sent over to you. You like this?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice.
Absolutely.
I got the Scout on the top, Barracuda here,
Join forces.
working through it. Yep.
That's great. That's great. Well, I just, from our perspective, Jimmy, the sun isn't it clear? It's absolutely shining today in Ireland for a change. Looking forward to a good weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JP, how was last weekend after the games in Europe? How was the weekend last
Well,
Sunday?
we've a lot of very good friends and partners in the UK who obviously they had prepared Sunday was the final match for England were playing Italy, and obviously they came out the wrong side. But so yeah, we didn't speak to anyone on the Tuesday because I think Monday was a day that they wrote off. However the result could go, but I just think overall, Jared, like we said last time, isn't it great after, you know, a year and a half of lockdown and COVID, and we see sport coming back. And I know we had a meeting yesterday with the company, and it was great to see everyone mingling together with no, you know, huge sort of signs of masks and all of that normality coming back. So that's fantastic, you know.
No, it definitely is. And looks like our 15 minutes are up for today. So we're going to close out Coffee Chat Live. If anyone has any last, you know, things they want to say, let me know. If not, we will see you guys back next week with some new special guests and some exciting content. So hope to see you guys.